Look, LMS Tactical has awesome information and great videos, but he has a very foul mouth. There's terrible language in this video, so don't be stupid and watch it if you're going to be offended. Go watch Honey Boo Boo or some other stupid video. You've been warned.
15 years. 15 years. I got nothing. I could have been somebody. I could have been a contender.
Oh, hey, what's up? LMS Tactical here. Hope you guys are doing good. I didn't know the camera was on. So, okay, man. As always, thank you guys for the comments on the last video. I got multiple personalities, don't tell anyone. And, shut up. Don't let everybody know. I was thinking, walking Charlie here, I was thinking about the other video I made regarding the Las Vegas shooting. Man, what a clusterfuck that turned out to be. I mean, beyond the obvious. Now, back when I made that video, you might remember that, as usual, my tendency is to avoid conspiracy theories. Call it naivete, is that how you say it? Naivete, or whatever. It's hard for me to believe that the good guys are the bad guys. And so, you know, there was all kinds of information, endless information floating around about multiple shooters and blah, blah, blah. Charlie, you're going to get ticks walking in the grass. So, you know, some of them, like anything, like any conspiracy theory, you know, they're convincing when you look at the evidence that people present. Fast forward to, I saw two different videos, and as usual, I can't remember the names of these people. And as usual, I'll promise to put the links on there, and as usual, I never do. Look, man, you get what you pay for. But I will try to get this guy's name out there. Charlie, so the first one was this young guy who was, him and his girlfriend, they were actually right in the middle of that nightmare. I don't know how these people are going to survive. I mean, mentally, it was terrible. I mean, you know, those guys that were downrange at the, in that Las Vegas shooting, I mean, they were like experiencing what the guys experienced at the Normandy beach invasion of World War II. It's terrible, man. But, the hell am I? So, you know, he tells his story, and he was convinced that there was, I think, a total of 3 shooters. And he presented a, you know, I mean, he was an eyewitness, and he had a really good case. It didn't sway me 100%, but it got me to thinking. And then I think 2 days ago, somebody posted a video that was so convincing that it pretty much pulled me right over to the, there's multiple shooter scenario side. This guy, and this guy looks, I mean, I really like this dude's channel. I will put this guy's name in the description. I just have to. Because this guy is clearly, I mean, I've only watched a couple of his videos, but man, he seems like a really clear thinking guy. You know, he has the appearance of somebody that should be smoking a bong, hugging a fucking oak tree with a giant piece of crystal hanging over his head as he sits in a pyramid. Nothing wrong with that. I'm all about that. But he is very fact driven, and I love that. So when he breaks down this shooting, he does it, and he put this together. He does this with complete science, and the dude is so well spoken. I mean, he should be a fucking college professor, in my opinion. And that's coming from a GED guy. No, but the guy really is. I mean, it takes a lot to make me say that kind of endorsement on somebody. But he, look around. He basically does things with, he gets down to the, you know, the speed of sound in reference to the shots fired, how sound travels, the frequencies, the lower frequencies of the gunshot sound as opposed to the higher frequency, shorter range frequency range of the impacts of the projectiles hitting the concrete. He breaks these down with these recordings. It sounds complicated, but he makes it really simple that even a short bus person can understand this. And as you're watching it, you just start going, holy shit. You know, he uses the, like I said, he uses the math to calculate distances. He plugs in a pretty standard type of ammunition, and I think it was a Remington 223. Puts in the coefficients, the ballistic coefficients for that particular round in terms of speed and distance and weight and blah blah blah. Uses Google Earth to outline the location where this happened. And when you're done watching that video and you're doing this math that even a guy like me can understand, you have no choice but to believe that, holy shit, there were two shooters. There had to be. And so the question is always, well, why the fuck is the FBI not able to figure this out, or are they deliberately withholding this information from the public? Now, a little something about the FBI, and this is going to this is probably going to put me on a fucking hit list. So if I turn up committing suicide or missing after this video, FBI did it. As a retired LAPD guy and a former OIG special agent, I have worked an awful lot with the FBI in various capacities, cases. And I just got to tell you, and any cop from my era, I don't know what's going on now, but back from the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s, will tell you the same shit. If they're a big city cop, maybe even small town cops, the FBI, for the most part, consists of a bunch of arrogant motherfuckers. Very arrogant, and they look down, they talk down, they're very condescending to local law enforcement. They think street cops are the stupidest fucks that ever roam the street. Yet, these guys have virtually no fucking street experience. You know, sadly, this is what got so many of them killed in the Florida shooting by some guy named Platt and his partner out there in Florida. Some big pursuit. They ended up in a shooting, and they used the tactics of like fucking Mayberry RFD, Barney Fife. I mean, these guys are fucked up. But you could literally find a bloody knife at a murder scene, and if you show it to the FBI agent in charge, he'll go, no, that's not involved. No, we don't need that. It's like if they didn't find it, they don't want to fucking know about it. So I'm not real impressed. They talk such shit to fucking cops, man. And for you FBI agents, sorry, man, it's fucking true. I still love you because you're the good guys, but if I find out you're fucking deliberately screwing this case up, you're not on my good guy list anymore. Because this is bullshit. Charlie, where are you going? We can't go down the hill. Where are you going? Charlie, what are you doing? Stay with Daddy. Come here. Let's go this way. This way. Come here. So, you know, you put this guy's video with all his scientific shit in there. You consider that. You consider the fact that all these fuck-ups. I mean, we already went over these mistakes before, you know. The fucking Campos, the security guard, he stopped the shooting because he fucking showed up and interrupted. Oh, actually, he was there before the shooting. How the fuck do you make that mistake? The guy checked in on this date. Oh, it turned out he was checked in earlier. Fuck. Basic fucking police work, man. Security guards could do this fucking investigation. Nothing against security guards. And then the big kicker was the house got broken into. So the FBI does a search warrant on the shooter's house in Nevada. In case you didn't know this, it's a recap. Then, I don't know, fucking 5 days later, they do another search warrant. So clearly they thought they missed something. They don't leave anyone guarding the most important fucking site in Nevada, basically. And somebody breaks into that fucking house. Now, we don't know anything else except somebody broke in. We don't know what was taken. But now my imagination is like, well, who the fuck would break in? And I'm thinking, well, at the very best, at the least, this way, Charlie, come here. It would be, you know, hopefully it was just some crazy paparazzi guy trying to get a picture of the fucking bed that the asshole slept in, thinking he can make some money. Could be an idiot thinking the guy must have left some guns in there, not realizing that the FBI hopefully would have taken all the guns into custody. That's potential evidence. But what if? Now you think about this guy. What's this guy's name? the fuck is this suspect's name? Platic? Whatever his name is. Millionaire. Guy's got endless supplies of money. And I always used to think, man, if I had an endless supply of money, I would have so many secret compartments in my house. I would have like a toilet that you lift up and you can walk down the stairs into a secret chamber loaded with fucking whatever it is I wanted to fucking hide from people. So what if there was more than one party involved in this whole thing? And now that he's dead, they've searched the house twice. They didn't find what they were looking for, but somebody knows what it is. Breaks in, lifts up the toilet, goes down the stairs, takes out the collection of pornos or whatever the fuck it is that he had hidden down there. Charlie, stop that. That's yucky. Come here. Come here. You know, I mean, it's just, to me, it seems like really shitty fucking law enforcement. Really bad. But, you know, I'm just going to throw that out there. But I want to end it with this. Give you some little bit more advice. I've done videos on this whole thing before this shooting, and it's just worth recapping that, you know, one of the guys, the young guy I was telling you about who did a video, his thing was he was staying away from the crowds. Like the crowds would go one direction and he would pull his girlfriend to a different direction because he didn't want to be in the crowds. Another guy walking his dog over there. And, well, don't tell me you're coming this way. No fucking way. I'm just going to leave the camera rolling so you guys can see what I'm up against. You know, so hang on a second. See over here. Come here. Come here. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Charlie, you stay by Daddy.
There.
Come on, does yours bite?
No.
He won't bite. Who's that, Charlie?
Charlie?
In a video here. I'm not stopping the camera. I'm going to show them. Hi, doggy. What's your dog's name?
Sherman.
Hi, Sherman. Cute dog. Who's that, Charlie? All right, well, say goodbye to Sherman. Good seeing you, brother.
Charlie. Yeah.
All right, be safe.
Take care.
You too. All right, so, Charlie, come here. This way, Charlie. Probably should edit that out, but, you know, fuck it. You guys are my family. Got to bring you with me. Got to live my life with me. So I was really impressed by that guy's ability to realize that you got to get away from the public. And it's getting really windy, so if you can't hear, I'm sorry. I'm going to be yelling. And then I would have shot the guy. No, I'm just kidding. But should you ever find yourself in a situation like this, and we're going to see a lot more of these, unfortunately, these mass killings, bombings, and shootings. I mean, this is the world we're in now. Staying away from the crowd is fucking paramount, man. I was very impressed with that guy, that guy's ability to think that at such a young age. Man, if you see, and you tell your loved ones this, if they see people rushing toward an exit, either lay down amongst the dead bodies and the body parts and cover yourself with blood and guts and pretend to be dead, or run the other way. You know, if it's a shooter, he's going to shoot where the targets are. He's not going to shoot one fucking guy running or one girl when there's 10,000 going the other way. If it's a bomb, you already know the bomb went off here because there's a bunch of body parts laying there. Stay there. If you're in a mall, in the food court or something, run into a business, go through the kitchen and out the back door, down the hallway, and get the fuck out. In other words, stay away from the herd. It's too windy to keep videotaping. I'm gonna have to sign off. Oh. All right, you guys. LMS Tactical. I was in the Army. You could probably tell that. And hope you guys are doing good. Thanks again for all the cool comments. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you for hanging out. You're gonna love it here. Not because of me, but because of all the subscribers and my cool dog. Look at him. Just look at him for a minute. There's the Potomac River over there through the trees. Anyways, all right, you guys. I'm gonna sign off. LMS Tactical. I'm out.